Zola, good to speak to you. We start off with you. Issues in Bertrams. The old lady that you interviewed earlier this morning calling out the city of Joburg following that water cut. Walk us through what's transpired.
Well, Hugo, what I can tell you is that there's havoc in this community as residents are saying that they find themselves having to pay for services that they do not consume. For an example, in this household, this elderly lady has to pay a water bill of a recreational center that is right next to her house. Looking at the papers that she has given us, her bill is currently standing on over 370,000 rands, and she is expected to pay that amount. She also alleges that sometimes they threaten to, cut her water, saying that if she refuses to pay that amount, then she might find herself without water. Now, you can imagine, Hugo, we are talking about pensioners here, people that rely on money that's just above 2,000 rand a month to survive. But let's bring in Mama Agnes just to paint us a picture of how she's been surviving. Mama Agnes, thank you for your time. We just looked at your bill and it's just close to 400,000 rand, and you're saying that's not the amount that you're supposed to be billed.
No, that is not the amount I'm supposed to be billed as the recreation center. And now it's a boys and girls club. I don't know where the boys and girls club come from. We can't use the hall for parties. What we did use the hall for parties. We can't use the hall for funerals. We must bury our loved ones on the road, on the pavement. And then it's only boys and girls club what is here.
Let's come to the issue of water, Mama Agnes. Your bill says 400,000 rand. And as a household, you are saying you've never used so much of water, so you don't deserve to be billed, which means that you're being billed for your neighbors. You're actually given a bill of Boys and Girls Club.
Yes, it is true.
Mm-hmm. Just speak to us about that.
So my water can never come like that because I'm staying here alone. My children is in Durban. They're schooling there. They are finished with school and they're working there. So how can I pay a lot of water money? I'm here, single, and I just bath maybe once a week, and then from there I buy my electricity. So where must I get that money to pay for?
We also understand that at some point one of your children wanted to help you renovate the house, but you couldn't do that because they said you do not have the title deed for this house, but you've been occupying it for years.
It was 2011 when my son wanted to renovate this house. When we go to the council with the builder and the draft of this thing, then the person told us no, the stand number of mine is wrong. I did have the title deed, but the stand number was wrong. It's 372, and I stay on 370. That was the problem. So we can't renovate. So everything collapsed. And then from there, I have to collect lawyers. They took money here and there. And so my whole money did go. So my son said, Ma, I'm tired to help you now. Now you must see what you can do.
Mm-hmm. Looking at the money, which is close to 400,000 rand, you are a pensioner and expected to pay that much. One would assume that obviously you cannot afford at this point.
Yes, I cannot afford that, and I was on sleeping tablets. I never sleep because why? Those water people, they are so rude. They don't come in a nice way. Public service must really get into the public works. They are very rude. They don't talk nicely to you. They just bang your door and said, you must pay. You must pay. What must I pay for? For a thing what I don't use.
Thank you very much for your time, Mama Agnes. Hugo, you have heard from the elderly lady essentially painting us a picture of how she has been living ever since she occupied this house. She says she lives alone, but she finds herself with a bill of close to 400,000 rands, and that's what she has been told to pay by the city for her to have running water. Back to you in studio.